Hello everybody, welcome back. This is round 3 with Black-Red Vampires Madness. We are drafting some shadows over Innistrad and we are heading into the finals. Who would like to play first? This hand's kind of bad. We have a pretty mediocre 5-drop and Emroy Wolf. I could see us keeping this hand. It's really not very exciting. I don't like mulliganing in limited very much. I think we can probably do better than this hand, so let's take a mull. Yikes. A little punished with this. Though we can scry a land to the top, this hand's pretty good. And we also have Falconwrath Gorger and Insolent Neonate, so I think we keep this. It's not a black source, but we can keep this on top. And go Falconwrath Gorger here. Looks like our opponent might not be here yet. Oh no, there it is. Alright, let's have fate. And see what our opponent's got for us. So we know we're gonna draw a mountain, which is nice. Alright. It's nice that we have the Ravenous Bloodseeker, because if we have the Falconwrath Gorger out at the same time, it means that our vampires are gonna have madness. So we're gonna be able to get value by giving this Ravenous Bloodseeker pumps, but also getting our vampires out in a timely fashion. If we drew Stensia Masquerade this turn, that would be amazing. Cool Color's Accomplice, and it's foil too. Third land. So we can attack with both here. If they block Ghoul Caller's Apprentice or Falconwrath Gorger, we can discard Insolent Neonate to the Ravenous Bloodseeker and get it in play, which is not bad, though we do lose the ability to madness our creatures in, but we're really aggressive deck, so we kind of can't sit back too long, especially when we're off to a quick start here. So yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna do. So let's discard Insolent Neonate and we can madness it out. We would like to cast it. And we also get to get in for 3 and trade with that Ghoul Caller. Hopefully next turn, if we draw another land, we can either play Voldaren Duelist, or if we draw a black source, we might play Vampire Nova Skelly. Skelly is back. Moldgrass Scavenger, you say? Ooh, you're a swamp. Very nice. So I think we want to play Vampire Noble before we play Voldaren Duelist here. It's kind of awkward. We can't really attack through the Moldgrass Scavenger's a pretty good blocker for them, so let's just play Vampire Noble and pass. Solitary Hunter's good. Okay, so we're gonna have a tough time with this matchup because they have blocked pretty much everything we're doing so far. Like we can go Voldaren Duelist to make Solitary Hunter unable to block, attack with all of our creatures except for the Neonate, and then they'll block, and then we'll get in for like 1 damage. That's real bad. That's real bad. Though it doesn't get any better for us if this guy flips into a 5/6. So also, depending on how they block, we could potentially kill the Sanitarium Skeleton. We could discard a mountain and kill it, though they can just recur it. So I think we still play this Voldaren Duelist. Make Solitary Hunter unable to block. Yeah, our attacks are so bad here. I just really don't want that Solitary Hunter to flip. We'll just pass here. Foul Orchard. I really hope our opponent actually plays something. I don't know how we're gonna beat that Solitary Hunter if it flips. Olivia's Bloodsworn, sure. Oh, I guess if we attacked with all, maybe we could have sacrificed our Insolent Neonate to draw a card the last turn. If they double block Sanitarian Skeleton and Moldgraph Scavenger to it, and then we get in for like 4. That's still not good. Rabid Bite, targeting our Voldaren Duelist, sure. No attacks. Alright. Swamp is not really where we want to be at. Oh man, the Solitary Hunter's gonna flip. We could sack our Insolent Neonate here and see if we draw something. I'd rather block and chump, or sorry, chump and sack next turn. But this thing's gonna be a problem. Yeah, there you are. One of the pack. Alright. So we could presumably take this guy down if we block with Ravenous Bloodseeker and Vampire Noble and then discard a card to Ravenous Bloodseeker. We could do that, and if they don't have a removal spell, we technically take it down. But then we're down to an Insolent Neonate, and their board is Sanitarian Skeleton, Moldgraph Scavenger. They'll get a creature in there. I guess they already have the Ghoul Collars thing. And Olivia's Bloodsworn. Oh man, this is not good for us. I think I am going to try to take it down. If they have anything, we're just probably going to snap loose this game. Alright. Let's discard a mountain. Yeah, so kind of 3-for-1ing ourselves here. But I don't think I see another way we beat that Solitary Hunter. Are they just gonna flash back? Ghoul Collars of Plentus, sure. Swamp is not what we wanted to draw. I guess we'll do some block and chump this turn and hopefully draw a card. Do we want to this turn? Guess we can afford to take 4 here. I'd rather not discard a swamp if I can help it. If we draw one of our madness outlets, that's gonna be really nice. Or one of our madness cares cards. A swamp is not good. Alright. Like if at any point we draw Twins of Morar Estate and then we block, or even just before combat we just make some Twins of Morar Estate and get to block the zombie that way, would be in pretty good shape. I think I'm gonna wait one more turn and just go to 10 here. Next turn I probably will try to draw one more card. Vessel of Nascency is good for them. We can even activate it. Mountain, why? Alright. I'm gonna hold on to all the lands that I get from now on because I have Call the Bloodline in my deck. And now that I have 6 lands, I have all the lands that I need for Morkrut and Necropod. So I'm no longer hurting for lands, if that makes sense. Wow, Delirium is online and now they have Moldgraph Scavengers. Oh, this is gonna be savage. Alright. Let's block here. Let's discard this. Did we draw anything good? Another mountain. Ugh. We're down at 2. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Alright, so let's go to game 2. Our opponent has a lot of Moldgraf Scavengers. We saw an Olivia's Bloodsworn, Rabid Bite, Solitary Hunters. So I think if we get off to a quick start against them, we will probably be in okay shape. It's possible that we want to bring in Magmatic Chasm. I don't like this card very much, but against a bunch of O4s, like, it might be okay. I kind of like the Embry Wolf because the Embry Wolf is one of our few creatures that actually can attack through Moldgraf Scavenger, though I don't even know we want to have 2 of them. It's pretty bad. Hellpack Alpha doesn't really attack well into any of that stuff. Man. Reduce to Ashes. I don't really want to play that either. Dual shot. We only saw 1 target in Olivia's Bloodsworn, so... Is there anything I would cut for this? All of our creatures are 3 power. They have multiple Moldgraf Scavengers. Inner Struggle seemed pretty bad from everything that we saw. Okay, I am gonna send that in. I think the only creature that could possibly kill itself from the things that we saw from them is Olivia's Bloodsworn, and I don't really want to spend 4 mana to kill a 2-mana creature, so obviously it's possible that they'll have creatures that are better targets, but you know, it did seem like not the best card in this matchup. I would like to play first. Thank you. Yuck. This hand's not very good. Let's mulligan it. We're not... Ay. This hand's not very good either. We are on the play and we have a swamp. And we have no relevant plays unless we draw a mountain. In which case the hand gets significantly better. Because then as soon as we draw a 3rd land, then we can discard Twins of Mora, stay to Ravenous Bloodseeker for value, and then pump it out for 3. I think this hand is probably good enough that we should keep it and really hope we get to draw a mountain, but it's like, I think this is better than 5, but it's super, super risky. I don't think we can keep this. We need a mountain for sure. This is just one of those hands that has a pretty good percentage chance of working out, and if it doesn't, we're just gonna snap lose. Vessel of Nascency. Sure. Please draw a mountain. Please! Please. Yes! Oh, we're so lucky! Alright. So we can Embry Wolf or play Ravenous Bloodseeker. I'd rather play the Bloodseeker because in the event that we draw 3rd land, madnessing out the Twins of Mora estate. Oh, hold on, we can't do that. We don't have... Sorry, that's Falconwrath Gorger. In that case, we want to... I guess still plays Ravenous Bloodseeker? Yeah. We might be able to Skin Invasion whatever they play here and be able to kill it. Rancid Rats. If we don't draw a land, it's what we're gonna do. We have a Murderous Compulsion. Yeah, we can Skin Invasion it and block with our Ravenous Bloodseeker, and then we'll have a 3/4 out of the exchange. I think for now we should probably just play an Embry Wolf. We could attack with this. They probably won't block. They might. They probably won't. So we should attack. Oh, they did block. In that case, it was definitely better to play Embry Wolf, because I was planning on Skin Invasioning that guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't pass the turn yet. Wildfield Scarecrow. Well, we can't even attack into that guy. And that guy can't even attack if we Skin Invasion it. Oh, we drew a swamp. That's a start. Can't even threaten to double pump. Skin Invasion does nothing, and none of these cards do anything, so I guess we just pass. I guess we could chump check our opponent and see if they block. It's probably not worth it. Gloom Widow. Alright. If we draw a land, this Mad Prophet will start doing some work. Yes! Yes, Mad Prophet, yes! I don't really want to use my Mad Prophet yet. I want to do it next turn when I can actually just start drawing cards, because I'll be able to get those twins in play. So I'm not even gonna attack here. Just gonna hold back. Fork in the road. Yeah, our opponent's doing the delirium thing. I guess we could potentially throw away the Skin Invasion. It doesn't look like it's doing very much here. Call the Bloodline. Yikes. Oh, I'm surprised our opponent didn't Gloom Widow there. Okay. So we have a sweet play here. We can put the Skin Invasion on the Gloom Widow. And next turn, when the Gloom Widow attacks, we can tap the Mad Prophet, get twins in play, block the Gloom Widow, and net a creature. So that exchange, if they don't have a pump spell or something, will be pretty good for us. I feel like we're behind in this game. We've been behind for a while, so let's put the Skin Invasion on this thing. And hopefully this exchange goes well for us. As long as they don't have a pump spell, we should be in fine shape. Ay. What is this? Call the Bloodline? Sure, they discarded an island. Okay, that's fine. How many card types do they have? Rats. They're 3 Force of the Way to Delirium. Alright, so here comes in the Gloom Widow. Our opponent doesn't want to attack. Well, they attacked with a Vampire Knight. That's kind of suspect. Let's discard the twins. Okay. I would like to cast it for 3. Lovely. Bam. And now we get to draw a card. Wow, Mad Prophet doing some work here. You mad. Worker Necropod, alright. That will be good later in the game. So let's go to blocks. I'm gonna block here and the Embryo Wolf here. This looks a little suspicious, but if they have a pump spell, then they're gonna use it here, and so we just get to eat the vampire, so... Looks like our opponent had nothing. Maybe they thought we were gonna have to block the Gloom Widow with other stuff and they weren't planning on us having a creature, so they might as well attack with the other creature. I thought maybe we were gonna double block like the Embryo Wolf with a Mad Prophet or something. That's my guess. That Mulgrave Scavenger is online. Don't think it's gonna attack next turn. So, and we still don't have another red for the Mad Prophet. So we are still interested in madnessing things out with Mad Prophet and continuing to draw cards. Our creatures don't attack well into whatever's going on here, so I think at the end of next turn I'm just gonna put Stensia Masquerade in with Madness with Mad Prophet and draw another card. See where that gets us. We could attack with both Skin Render and Twins of Moor Estate. They block. I guess we would have to attack with way more creatures for that to be profitable, so let's not attack here. And let's wait. Cool Colors Apprentice. Sure thing. Alright, so let's discard Stensia Masquerade. Yep, I would like to cast it. 1, 2, 3. This is just awesome because we're drawing a card every turn with Mad Prophet. Get it in play. Draw a card. Ooh, we got a mountain. Fun. So we're getting closer to the Morkard Necropod. This is nice. Is there anything else we want to do? No. Well, Daring Duelist. Cool. So now we can play a mountain. If we will Daring Duelist and make it so that the Molgraf Scavenger can't block... we could attack with these two creatures, then they get to trade one of them off. That doesn't seem that good. It really doesn't. I do kind of want to incentivize them to attack me at some point because we have this Murderous Compulsion in hand that's not doing anything otherwise. So... and they are compelled to block this. And then they would just trade with this thing. So... I think I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll Daring Duelist. Make it so that the Molgraf Scavenger can't block. Yeah. Alright. And then I'll attack with these 3. And one of them's gonna get a counter here thanks to Stensia Masquerade, which is nice. Hopefully this also incentivizes our opponent into attacking, perhaps. I guess they could discard their last card and get a vampire to prevent this from happening, but then we are up a card because they discarded it to just chump. Yeah, they made a vampire. What did they discard? Just a forest? Sure. Acceptable. I suppose it could double block, like... yeah, these two here. This is fine. Ooh, it looks like our vampires might be getting some counters here. That would be lovely. They need to throw at least a Wildfear Scarecrow on one of these two. Oh, they're blocking all here. Oh, this doesn't seem like a very good block for our opponent. Yes. Stensia Masquerade is going to get out of hand if they... this is why I wanted to attack with Stensia Masquerade in play here, because if we manage to get 4 counters on any of these, it's going to be very difficult for our opponent to block. Is that their only block? Ay. So our vampires are going to get counters here. Sure, so let's always yield to this. Ay. Cool. We don't want to do anything else here. Let's just pass a turn. We didn't get our opponent to attack us, unfortunately. That is fine, though. Let's play... hold on. How do we want to attack? We could Lightning Axe if they try to set up some double blocks and blow them out. So I think we just attack with... yeah, I think we still attack with these 3 creatures. Our creatures are going to have first strike, which is super nice. Alright. In they go, kids. Well, these are the kids. Sure, this could take down the... this could take down our Gaive. That is acceptable. I kind of want to just Lightning Axe this Molgraf Scavenger, and then our creature doesn't die. Don't know if that's even really worth it. Doesn't seem that necessary. But it does mean that we get to keep a 3/4 that's attacking every turn. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, this is 6. Not necessary. We'll just let it die. This is fine. Alright, let's go Neckbreaker. Man, we're winning this game because of Mad Prophet. It's like the only reason. Okay. I am really happy that we didn't kill that other guy because we want to definitely kill that dire swine. No tapped creatures, no reason to lightning axe here. Hey, we can play Morkard Necropod. He can start attacking soon. No reason to attack with our other kids. They're too small. Alrighty. Ooh, that Keswick Dire Swine even has trample. That trample, though. The other thing that's nice about us having this breakneck rider here is that if our opponent just wants to sit behind Call of the Bloodline. So far we haven't seen anything that really combos with Call of the Bloodline in our opponent's deck. I'm guessing, oh, we saw a skeleton in the previous game. There was a skeleton for sure. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo. I feel like this Murderous Compulsion is never going to do anything, so I'm just going to discard Murderous Compulsion just to draw a card. Our opponent's not likely attacking anytime soon. If anything, I made a mistake by not discarding this sooner. I do not want to cast it. I got a swamp. Ooh, he gets to flip. Fun. So we can definitely cast Lightning. Actually, all of our creatures are going to have first strike, so we should just attack with everyone here. That's not the Embry Wolf and the Mad Prophet. Because none of them, all of them will kill the Keswick Dire Swine without trading. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Yeah. All right. They're gonna call the Bloodline. I should have played a land before combat so that I could pay the full mana for Lightning Axe. Instead here, I'm gonna have to discard a land to Lightning Axe, which is not ideal. I should Mad Prophet before I do all of this though. Wait, are they not? How are they blocking? I should Mad Prophet here in case I find a Madness card to discard to Lightning Axe, which would be better than just discarding a mountain for no value. So how do they block here? Their blocks are really bad. They block the Duelist. They should block with a Scarecrow and sack probably like the Twins of Morar Estate, and then they take 8 from the Necropod. Yeah, this is probably their best blocks. The problem is blocking these creatures when they have first strike. It's such a nightmare. So let's Mad Prophet here. Let's discard this swamp and see what we get. A Vampire Noble. We don't really want to do that. So we can't cast it for additional cost because it's 6, so we'll just have to discard a card. We'll kill the Gesek Dire Swine, pay red, and discard a mountain. The tough thing too, oh actually they can't even really stack that Wildfield Scarecrow here because our creatures have trample. So I forgot that Neckbreaker gives all of our creatures trample, so even this block is not even good. In fact, they shouldn't block here at all. I don't know what this accomplishes. Don't feel like it accomplishes anything. Yeah. Oh, and we even got counters at the end. Alright, so let's go to game 3. We saw still a bunch of Moldgraf Scavengers. We saw a Kessig Dire Swine, which we can't even really kill with Reduced to Ashes. Dual Shot still doesn't look good. Hellpeg Wolf still looks bad. I think we don't change anything. Maybe Murderer's Axe? That doesn't seem very good. I guess putting Murderer's Axe on like one of our small creatures to attack their Moldgraf Scavenger is not the craziest thing I've seen. Oh, maybe Uncaged Fury is a good way to take down some of those creatures that are super annoying. Maybe we take out an Umbrai Wolf and put Uncaged Fury in and send that in. I think that would be reasonable. Man, this hand's not very good. So, this is the thing. If we go Stantia Masquerade into World Daring Duelist, that's pretty good. I do think that the hand's mediocre, and given what we saw our opponents do earlier, this hand could just straight up lose. I don't think I want to mulligan it though. I'm gonna keep it, but it's not a good one. We can draw. We have a lot of low drops in this deck though, so Mad Prophet's good. If we find another black source, we'll be able to Mad Prophet those Twins of Mara Estate out too, which is nice. Alright, well we weren't going to attack with any small creature here, so this is turning out better than expected. We have nothing we can do here, so let's just pass. We do need to draw swamps pronto though. Call the Bloodline is good if we do manage to find that swamp. Umbrai Wolf. I guess we just play Stantia Masquerade now. Because the wolf's not really blocking the Gloom Widow either, so we might as well get this bonus for our vampires. I think if we don't draw land though, we're gonna be in serious trouble. Please? Can we draw swamp? I guess we just play Umbrai Wolf here. We don't have very many options though. And this is a situation where Stantia Masquerade looks awful when you're behind. So we'll take 5. Jivas. Oh, there's a Call of the Bloodline. Hello, Swamp. Good to see you, my friend. Okay. We need to get Mad Prophet because we need to start pumping things out like pronto. Let's think about the sequence though. Is it better to get Call the Bloodline or Mad Prophet? Probably Mad Prophet? Though Mad Prophet works immediately next turn. This turn we could play... No, it doesn't change anything we do. So we're gonna have to take 5 from them again next turn, and it's gonna put us down to 7. I guess we should still just Mad Prophet here, and hopefully next turn. I'm still gonna activate this Mad Prophet at the end of turn and discard the Uncaged Fury because I don't think it's gonna do very much good for us in this game. Yeah, we're gonna have to take 5 here. Ay. And we'd much rather find either ways to deal with what they're playing or more lands to kind of unlock our hand. Stoic Builder gets back. Oh, that's such a combo. We discarded a land and now they get it back. Very nice, opponent. Very nice. Okay, so let's discard this Uncaged Fury, which I don't think is going to be very relevant. I guess the Bloodsworn we should have discarded too, because the Bloodsworn doesn't block. Alright, so Lightning Axe and another Voldaren Duelist. What's the best thing we can do this turn? We can Mad Prophet, discarding Twins of Mara Estate for 3, and then we'll still have Lightning Axe, and we could discard just like Olivia's Bloodsworn to it. That doesn't seem that good. We could play Call the Bloodline. And discard. Nah, I think our play has to be putting those Twins of Morar Estate into play somehow. With a Mad Prophet, presumably. So, yeah, and it's our only black source, so we can't really do anything else. Alright, so we are going to pass the turn here. We might be able to pump that Ember Eye Wolf next turn so that it can trade with, like, the Stoic Builder or something. Actually, the Gloom Widow, if it attacks, is what we want to do. Oh, alright, everyone gets in except Moldgraf Scavenger, so let's discard this. Let's discard Twins of Morar Estate. I would like to cast her. 1, 2, 3. We drew a land. We kind of want that land, so let's go to blocks. We can go block this here, block the Ember Eye Wolf here, and then we take 4 from these other guys. We could also kill the Stoic Builder with Lightning Axe, though that doesn't seem very good, especially because we're starting to stabilize. The next turn we'll be able to play Voldaren Duelist, and it's a good blocker. So I'm gonna choose not to use it right now, unless our opponent uses a pump spell, in which case I probably will. Alright, Fiery Temper is a good one to draw with Mad Prophet out in play. So let's get the swamp here. We can play... I think we should play just Voldaren Duelist as a blocker, and then the following turn... Oh, if we could have a 3-mana play, we could potentially call the Bloodline, make a guy, and also Fiery Temper something away. But we'll just do it with Mad Prophet. So let's play Voldaren Duelist. It's just going to be a blocker for now. I guess I'll make the Moldgraf Scavenger unable to block. It is nice that the Moldgraf Scavenger right now is not a threat. And at most our opponent's going to have 1 more creature next turn. So we're kind of stabilizing. They discarded a forest, made a vampire. Sure thing. Alright, we're doing it. So, I think here we Mad Prophet, discarding Fiery Temper. We're gonna kill that Stoic Builder. I think it's really important that we pick off their creatures now, because just 1 removal spell could kill us this game. So, let's play a swamp. Call the Bloodline. No need to do anything right now. We could attack with the Twins, but the Twins can't attack through Moldgraf Scavenger, unfortunately. So, yeah. Hold on, I also should play Olivia's Bloodsworn here, because Olivia's Bloodsworn can start attacking soon. I probably will just discard the swamp to call the Bloodline in a sec. They discarded another forest. Sure thing, that's fine. Olivia's Bloodsworn is going to get huge too because of Stensia Masquerade, which is not something to ignore. Alright, so let's discard. Pay 1, discard a swamp. Let's get a 1/1 vampire. Lovely. Skin Invasion, cool. So we can make Skin Invasion, we can put it on a Vampire Knight, and we'll end up with a creature out of the exchange. In the meantime, we can just hold down the fort and start attacking with Olivia's Bloodsworn. I think in a couple of turns we might consider killing that Moldgraf Scavenger with Lightning Axe, because it's the only thing that's really stopping us from attacking, and we're gonna have really good attacks. They're making another vampire, sure. They got a Warped Landscape. Alright, here it comes. Let's block with a duelist. I guess I should have blocked with a Twins of Mora Estate. It's just a better blocker here. Alright, we got a Skin Render. So, no need to discard anything here. Ooh, Ghoul Steed is sweet. Alright, they have 2 cards in hand. They can still make a blocker. We can discard the Ghoul Steed to the Lightning Axe to kill the Moldgrass Scavenger and start attacking with some of these guys and then leave some behind as well. This game went... Our opponent says this game went really bad really fast. That's funny. I think I'd rather not. You know, there's no reason for us to, like, hurry this. We are doing just fine. Our opponent's just getting lifelinkers, which are really inconsequential here, considering how quickly we can start attacking with this. Oh, I should have left up red for Lightning Axe just in case. So how fast of a clock is this? So we hit for 4. We put him to 13 and it becomes 5. We hit for 5. We put him to 8. Rancid Rats is fine. We can block it with our Ember Eye Wolf. Alright. Attack with Olivia's Bloodsworn. We'll probably just make a lifelinker with that swamp in hand. Alright. A Cursed Witch. Interesting. So this is going to kill them next turn. I'm interested in having this thing die because it's gonna gain us life. Okie dokie. So oh, never mind. Hold on. This is 6 power, so this doesn't kill it immediately. So if we attack with all of our creatures next turn, they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blockers. And they get to gain 4. Ooh, they drew white. They get to gain 4 life, but they're gonna have to chump with everything. Deadweight our vampire. Voldaren Duelist? Sure, that is fine. I no longer want to attack with all of our creatures, I don't think. I think I just wanna... No need to put ourselves in a position to lose when we are definitely gonna win with this Olivia's Bloodsworn. Alright. I'm also not worried that our opponent's gonna have like a burn spell or anything because they're not red, so I think it'd be different if we were playing against different colors, but against this, we might as well have him answer our 7/6 Olivia's Bloodsworn. Alrighty everyone, we 3-0'd the draft. That was fun. With, seemed like a pretty good black-red vampires deck. Seems like we saw Sensio Masquerade be very good through some points and Sensio Masquerade be very mediocre at some points, but overall it was good. Thank you so much for joining here. If you want to follow me on Twitter or on Twitch, I usually draft a lot. I am a big fan of draft, so I draft a lot on Twitch. My username there is just twitch.tv at Gaby Spartz / Gaby Spartz, and so it's the same on Twitter as well. I look forward to seeing you some other time. I hope you enjoyed this draft, and I will see you all later.